for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. Sohan, the pass to Vassell. Wembanyama screen. Back to Vassell. Inside. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Pass to Wiseman. Back to Ivy. Fires the three. The rebound by the Spurs. Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Stewart. Here's Champagny. Ivy defends. Here's Wembanyama. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman.
Wiseman using the length, swatting that one away.
Ivy. And a two-handed jam.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. James Wiseman, what an athlete. He's been called big ticket since he was in middle school.
Come on, BA, he's stealing that from my man KG. But look, he studied KG as a teenager. What a great example as a guy to come to the game, intensity and ferocity. Let's hope we see more of that out of James Wiseman.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
Pass to Wiseman. Ivy outside. Drills it from deep. Ivy's got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Wembanyama. Three-pointer off the mark. On the break. And Wiseman the bucket on the assist by Thompson.
Interesting choice as the big man Wiseman gets out on the break and still finishes. Impressive.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Cunningham drives in. That shot, no good. Good D by Wembanyama. Jones sets a screen. Here's Sohan. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Cunningham outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Wiseman. Stewart against Wembanyama. And finished off by Stewart.
Isaiah Stewart rocking the rim.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Spurs. It's a 3-point game. Talking about the Detroit Pistons. This is a team that has lacked star power recently, Brent.
Well, they've drafted some guys that are still hoping to be potential stars in the league. And BA, there might be a couple guys on that roster right now that can do that. But the front office is trying to find somebody where they can put a stake in the ground and say, this is our star, and this is who we're moving forward with.
And the Pistons with possession here, following the bucket by the Spurs. Back to Cunningham. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
I would love to throw lob passes to Wiseman because they could be anywhere.
Vassell against Thompson. Outside Wembanyama. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Down low. Wiseman. Ivy outside. Back to Wiseman. Here's Thompson. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
And that one's good. Stewart. 34 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Jones. 2 points. That one goes.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Stewart outside. Screen by Wiseman. Thompson outside. That one no good. Good D by Wembanyama. 1 second left.
Wiseman's going to block a lot of shots in his NBA career.
And still a close game as the first. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Ivy at the 2 with Thompson at the 3. Isaiah Stewart out there with James Wiseman. And it's Cunningham in at the point. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. Well, it's not hard to get excited about what Wembanyama could potentially bring to the league, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, possibly some of the biggest hype we've seen, B.A. Unreal ball skills at 7'4", and he's got that drive to be the greatest.
The 3 from Wembanyama. And Ivy pulls it down. The Pistons leading. Here's Wiseman. Look at the big man, Wiseman, covering ground.
And good job by Ivy, able to spot the big opening on the floor.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And the basket is good. Wembanyama's got 6 here in the quarter.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, asked to compare his game, Victor Wembanyama said, "I would hate that my game resembles any one player because that wouldn't be ambitious enough. My whole life, I've always tried to be one of one. I don't know where it comes from. I think I was born with it. I've always tried to be original. My goal is to be like something you have never seen." B.A.?
Wow, mission accomplished there, Allie. Thank you.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Now here's Stewart. Ivy, left side. Stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Sohan. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Yeah, and it's Wembanyama's length that leads to the steal and gets them out and running.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Trey Jones. That's his first foul of the game. Osman, he's checked in for San Antonio. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Cunningham passes to Wiseman. Ivy outside. And he drives in. 4 on the clock. And that one's good. Wiseman. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, B.A. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
Oh, got that one up quick. Stewart's got 7 points.
How about Stewart stretching out the defense, and not something we see from him a ton of times.
Stolen by Ivy. Tipped away. Osman into the lane. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Stewart, a screen on Jones. Pass to Wiseman. Now Ivy. Here's Thompson. Clock at 6. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, B.A., it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination. A nimble play by the Rook. Thompson had to stay agile to beat the contact.
Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Cunningham. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Three-pointer Stewart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 9. Jones with a screen on Stewart. The 3 from Wembanyama. Detroit with a rebound.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Here's Thompson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Thompson's got 6 here in the quarter.
What dedication by Thompson, refusing to let the defense get the upper hand there.
Here's Osman. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Detroit has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. And here's Brown for 3. Knocks down the triple. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding the painted area. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. We've got Zach Collins, Keldon Johnson out there with Jetty Osman, and it's Branham in at the shooting guard position.
Talk about solid debut games. How about Jalen Duren's intro to the league in 2022?
Yeah, welcome to the NBA. I thought this was supposed to be a step up in competition, Greg. And Duren goes out there and does it, double-double on his first outing. And that's how you like to arrive, announce yourself to the NBA, young fella. Pretty nice show of athleticism as Zach Collins rises up.
Well, the Spurs shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. Osman off target from outside. And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul of the game. Detroit has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Here's Fournier. And it's blocked by Collins.
Terrific instincts defensively as Zach Collins able to reach over and get that one.
And the basket by Branham.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And it's Fournier penetrating. Pass to Duren. The kick out to Fournier. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from 3. Fournier's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. The Spurs have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Greg, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teens were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
Could be top 10 easiest assists that Fournier's had.
And the Spurs with possession here. A 12-point game. Branham passes to Osman. Johnson a screen on Brown. Johnson on the wing. Here's Branham. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. First one falls for him.
At the line for the Spurs, Branham taking 2 shots.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Detroit has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Duran attacks.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
For NBA players, off-the-court physical training has become paramount, and Celtics big man Al Horford told me the day-to-day grind has changed. Before it was just basketball. Now these other routines are being incorporated, and it's really changing the game. And Brian, it's not just the veterans, even the young players are seeing the benefits as well.
Yeah, they really are. You got to do it. Thanks, Allie. Here's Osman. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. And here's Brown for 3. San Antonio with a rebound. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Branham misses. For Detroit, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. To the wing on the left. Driving inside. Here's Duran. The shot no good. And so it's Collins who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Down by 15. Johnson with it. Picked up by Fournier. Johnson with a bucket.
I love the competitive edge Johnson plays with. Scoring on the D with tenacity.
Pistons shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Brown with a screen. Here's Fournier. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Keldon Johnson.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for 2.
No good on that one.
Evan Fournier has proven he's someone that you can put on the floor and expect results. So whatever the team needs, especially on the offensive end, he's ready to give his all.
San Antonio's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Driving in, Branham, and he banks in the layup. Branham's got 5 points now this quarter.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Detroit has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Duran, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 14.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in. Johnson's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Such a reliable player under the hoop. Johnson, I mean, he wants those close-in shots.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Duran. Now here's Fournier. Back to Duran. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Osman. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws. 36 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. It's intercepted. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Jones with the ball. Picked up by Cunningham.
That'll definitely steal away some momentum, stripping them of the ball and then grabbing the bucket.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. He drops it from range.
And competitive spirit coming out of Kate Cunningham right now.
Here's Sohan. Outside for Wembanyama. That one's wide left.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
James Wiseman, a monster down low.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Isaiah Stewart out there with Thompson, and it's Wiseman in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Thompson against Vassell. The 3 from Wembanyama. The shot no good. Detroit has gone 6 of 9 from 3-point range. Ivy pass to Wiseman from the baseline. Again, the Pistons score.
Well, go ahead, big fella. James Wiseman having a night.
And for San Antonio, they're shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. Here's Champagny, defended by Thompson. Outside Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. That one is off. Good work defensively by Wiseman. Shakes him. And it's Thompson getting it to go. And the Pistons lead by 18.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Here's Sohan. The Pistons clear it. A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Drains the triple. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Detroit.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Now, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Pass to Wiseman. 4-3. No good that time. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Here he goes. Good. Wembanyama's got 24 points.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Wiseman, pass to Cunningham. Back to Wiseman. Stolen by Wembanyama. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Jones' shot is good.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Stolen by Vassell. There's the drive. Wembanyama with it. Guarded by Stewart. Wembanyama, no good. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Wiseman. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. He's got 22.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's Champagny. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Pistons.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
The Spurs have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Wembanyama down low. He's against Wiseman. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Here's Cunningham. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
This time, Cunningham putting the defender in a no-win situation, unless he's considered the winner.
At the line.
And he's good on the second. 44 seconds left in the fourth. Thompson with a steal. Pass to Ivy. Wiseman with it. Stolen by Wembanyama. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Sohan. Wiseman with a steal.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
First personal foul.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
Part of why Asar Thompson was an attractive prospect was his raw athleticism. I mean, he can run the floor, he can easily jump up to the rim, and scouts absolutely love that.
Outside Jones. Vassell outside. Let's go with a three. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
I mean, you can really see Vassell's confidence growing with time. Not bashful about taking on defenders.
And the second free throw is good.
3 shots.
And he can't make it 3 for 3. Here's Thompson. Oh,
Yes, sir.
Wow!
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
So we see the Pistons taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight.
Always exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. And it's Isaac in at the small forward. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. And the Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
Here is Carter following the bucket by the Pistons. Just 5 to shoot. Isaac finds Carter. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Carter against Cunningham. And he makes that one.
It is so hard to slow down Cade Cunningham, especially when he gets positioned he likes in deep.
Banchero outside to the paint. Here's Carter. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Ivy. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, the body control of Jaden Ivey allows him to work through contact and hit the shot.
Anthony kicks to Carter. Back to Anthony. Pass to Carter. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Pistons. To the middle. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Suggs. Carter down low. Banchero against Thompson. Carter up and in on the layup.
Oh, that's a terrific pass by the big fella. Banchero is adding that element to his game as his career progresses.
Now, here's Thompson. Cunningham on the wing. Drives to the hoop. Here's Stewart. And the 3 off target. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Banchero kicks to Carter. Outside Anthony. Carter sets the pick for Anthony. Back to Carter. Goes up on the wing. Count it. Good. 6 points for Wendell Carter.
Clean mechanics, smooth follow through. You have to love Carter's fundamentals.
Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Stewart.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Here are the Magic now. After the basket by Detroit. Anthony kicks to Carter. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Carter's got 9.
The team creates a good look for Carter. His rock-solid mechanics do the rest.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. 1:43 left to play in the first. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. Carter right side. Orlando moving the ball around. Fade away. Detroit with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
He gets it in there. Cunningham's got his second basket.
Aggressive shot from Cunningham inside, getting to that point-blank shot.
Smitty, even though the injuries limited Cade Cunningham in those first 2 seasons, his ceiling has to remain very high.
It is, GA, because of his basketball IQ and court vision. They are impressive for his age. He's got the size and athleticism. And plus, he's dedicated on getting better.
Here's Isaac. after the basket by Detroit. Here's Carter, out to Anthony. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Shots good by Duren.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Carter with the three. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Stretching the floor, Carter's skill set is as versatile and polished as any other big man in the 2018 draft class.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. 17 seconds left to play here in the first.
You see defensively, Carter with good instincts. He can move his feet, and of course, he gives you the size.
The fader. Isaac misses. And so it's Detroit heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Sliding into the wing spots, it's Ivy and Thompson. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duren. And it's Cunningham in at the point. They're the group Detroit will start the second with.
And Isaac is rapidly becoming a load for the defense. He utilizes that huge frame to get the shot he wants in the paint.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
They get it again. Carter kicks to Isaac. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Isaac's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
Cunningham for three. Here's Duren. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Detroit, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a lot of pressure that comes with being the #1 overall pick in the draft, but Paolo Banchero said, I'm just letting the game come to me. Not trying to press or reach a certain statistical milestone, just making the right plays, taking the right shots, competing, and bringing it every day on defense. Kevin, he thinks that approach is paying off.
Oh, David, it sure is. Thank you for the report. The Magic trail by 10. Carter with a screen on Cunningham. Anthony kicks to Carter. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ivy passes to Stewart. Cunningham outside. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Tipped away. 5 to shoot. And it's Stewart, top of the key.
Oh, no, he didn't. A terrific athlete. When Stewart cuts like this, he's capable of overwhelming the deep.
The drive by Anthony. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. The Magic again can't hit. Detroit with the ball. Good momentum.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punch it home like that.
Banchero kicks to Carter. Outside Anthony. Thompson against Banchero. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Pulls it from the elbow. Misses off the right iron.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Ivy, a screen on Anthony. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Orlando, they have shot just one free throw, missing that one early. And when we talk about the city of Detroit, Smitty, this is a town that loves their Pistons.
They have for quite some time. My city takes pride in their blue-collar working status, and they love watching their Pistons work hard for them. I like how Isaiah Stewart found a teammate there. Impressive passing for a big.
Banchero, right side. Carter with the 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Duran, and Duran slams it in.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Now here's Anthony. Still without a basket. Another miss by Orlando.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Carter outside. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Drills the 3-pointer. Isaac's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And you just can't let Isaac get that much room to shoot it from deep. He's a very consistent three-point shooter with a fluid shooting form.
The windmill finish. That is nasty. How do you do?
Oh, finishes the play with utterly no regard for his own safety. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The Magic trail by 15. Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. We'll see both the Wagners out there. Franz at 3 and Mo on the block. Markel Fultz out there with Harris, and it's Ingles in at the 4.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Brown outside. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And now Orlando on the break. 3-pointer. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Wagner's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Orlando. There's the feed to Wiseman. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, listen, we know Wiseman has a nice outside game, but inside there aren't too many guys who can match up with him physically.
He takes it in. Deep 2 from Wagner. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Sasser gets the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 10. The Magic have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Into the lane. Wagner outside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
He is really shouldering the load on the offensive end and doing an outstanding job. But he needs the rest of his team to step up.
Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
From deep Ingles. From past the arc. Sasser with the rebound. Pistons leading by 7. Lays it up off the glass. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. There's the pick. Wagner outside. Puts up a 3. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Pistons have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
And here's Fultz. He has yet to score. Wagner outside. Another miss by Orlando. The Pistons shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Brown, good.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
Wagner finds Wagner. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Wagner's got 10 points in just the second half.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
The shot's good from Fournier.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That'll be his second foul of the game. We've got 1:23 left in the third. There's the pick. Brown against Wagner. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Ingles. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Making plays, ball in hand. Joe Ingles with the shot clock in mind and great awareness.
Feeds it to Wiseman. Sweet move, and that's 2 points on the layup. Wiseman's got 6 points.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Fultz kicks to Wagner. Back to Fultz. The pass to Ingles. Wagner a screen on Brown. Down low, a second chance effort. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Wagner. Pistons have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. He was all alone on that. Wiseman's got 9 points in the quarter.
And how about the confidence from Wiseman on the catch and shoot? He just puts that one up in rhythm.
Wagner passes to Wagner. Shoots a fader. And it's Wagner missing. But if it goes. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 14-point lead. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Cunningham passes to Duran. Back to Cunningham. Drives to the hoop. Takes it off the glass.
Lethal running the two-man game. Cunningham is a problem.
Wagner a screen on Cunningham. And Wagner drives in. Outside Carter. Detroit with the rebound. Duran's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Out to Carter. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. From downtown. Rebound, Detroit. Here's Duran on the wing, Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Anthony sets the pick for Wagner. At 3 off the mark. Detroit leading by 18. To the paint. Here's Stewart. Passes it to Duran. Stewart with it. Now Anthony defending. Here's Ivy. Nailed from three-point land.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Banchero kicks to Suggs. 6 on the shot clock to stop the run. Connects from three-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Thompson. Nice defense from Wagner. The Magic trail by 18. Anthony finds Banchero. Anthony taking his time here. Takes it inside to the middle. Orlando moving the ball around. Ring shot on the way. And it's Suggs missing.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
Duran. Stewart up top. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Ready for action. Stewart just needed the ball, and then he's good to go.
There's Wagner with the three. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. Cunningham outside. 1:31 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Duran. And he lays it straight in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pistons.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
Here's Carter. Kicks it out to Banchero. Wagner as screen on Thompson. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got his first points of the game.
And you know, with the fire Banchero plays with, he may not even have felt the contact.
Thompson inside. He's defended by Wagner. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Another 3 for Detroit.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And it's Suggs missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Stewart. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Pass to Wagner. Going inside, and finished off by Wagner.
I'll tell you, at his eyes, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Spins. Now, here's Duran. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Cole Anthony.
Yeah, easy call.
That free throw missing.
At the line for Detroit.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting.
For this Monday. Afternoon presentation of the NBA. Well, we've got some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Banchero plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Pass to Banchero. Ooh, a good look from Carter. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Well, that's about the defense keying in on Banchero. He recognizes it and shows off his vision.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Here's Osman, stolen by Carter. In transition, he goes up. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Back come the Spurs in transition. Stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Rebound San Antonio.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Jones with a screen on Carter. Here's Wembanyama, and that one drops for him.
You know, it's hard to believe a guy over 7 feet is capable of moves like that. I mean, my goodness.
Unlike a lot of drafts, Grant, there wasn't a clear first overall pick in 2022 for the Magic.
Yeah, but I do think they nailed it, taking Paolo Banchero, a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero was Rookie of the Year, and he's certainly a player you can build around. And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control. Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Carter, a screen on Jones. Outside Carter to stop the run. And another miss by Orlando.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Champagny. Drives to the hoop, and he jams it home with authority.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Vassell. Defense is right there. Wembanyama, pass to Champagny. 6 on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
Yeah, just his first year in the league, but Wembanyama showing he's comfortable getting a little fancy with it.
Here's Anthony. Oh, and there's the whistle. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game,
you know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up. And
the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Pass to Champagny, to the paint. Wembanyama, no good. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Magic. They trail by 7. Graham, before he even hit the league, Wembanyama was touted as the next big star from afar.
You know, B.A., playing in a foreign pro league added to his mystique, B.A. We weren't getting the exposure to his game. It made it easy to wonder just how great he would be here.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Outside Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love it when a point guard is eager to reward open men, and Cole Anthony delivering the ball on time and on target.
Now here's Jones. Yet to see a basket. Nice move. And it's good on the lay-in.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Banchero outside. Driving in. Anthony outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Trey Jones.
We have seen Cole Anthony, the ability to get by that defender on a dribble drive, such a valuable attribute.
And Anthony drops them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Vassell outside. Going inside. Rips it home off a terrific move.
You can see that Vassell is getting increasingly confident attacking the basket.
Outside Jones. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Orlando ball.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. Outside Carter. Isaac outside. Picked by Carter. Up in time. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
All right, this is how the floor looks. For the Magic starting the second. Banchero plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. And it's Isaac in at small forward. Wembanyama. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Banchero with a screen on Jones. Anthony, the pass to Isaac. Carter from outside. Vassell with the rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Wembanyama finds Vassell. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while. It's possible they will hold a grudge.
And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's Jones. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Jones sets a screen. Osman passes to Vassell. On the wing, Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Outside Carter. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Carter. He's got 10. Banchero finds Carter. And it's off from three-point range.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside for Wembanyama. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, among the new trophies introduced last year, no doubt the Michael Jordan Trophy given to the league MVP is the most distinctive. And while its design elements honor aspects of Jordan's great career, he asked that the trophy not be fashioned in his likeness. Instead, Brian, the hope is for each recipient to be able to see themselves in the award.
All right, Allie, love that. Thanks. Count it. Wembanyama's got 14.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Anthony against Jones. Here's Carter. Rebound San Antonio.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Personal foul. Second team.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
The flat-out hustle of Wendell Carter Jr. is something you have to appreciate.
I think, B.A., we can all appreciate a hard-playing big man. But you have to remember, Wendell Carter Jr. has now proven himself to be a legit threat from three. He rebounds it nightly on a consistent basis, and that offensive game is getting better and better.
Osman with the bucket. 9 points in the game.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important. Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Vassell passes to Jones. Vassell, a screen on Anthony. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Orlando ball.
Orlando has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. They set a pick. Pass to Suggs. Back to Anthony. Now Carter. Isaac outside. Shot clock at 6. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Now here's Vassell. He's guarded closely.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now here's Isaac. He's scoreless. Out to Anthony. The Magic need to put one up here. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good by Carter.
Boy, terrific move by the big man, Wendell Carter Jr. So much athleticism. This guy is cooking.
Osman on the wing, guarded by Banchero. Outside for Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They put it. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Man, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Then there's Zach Collins, and it's Branham in at the shooting guard. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Branham. Here he goes, and he lays it up and in. And the Spurs lead by 13.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Johnson a screen on Harris. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
The line for San Antonio.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 15-point game. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Offline with a baseline jumper.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Branham, pounded by Harris. And the basket by Branham. Branham's got 6 points.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Pass to Wagner. Outside Fultz. Launches it. Sohan with a rebound. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Johnson on the wing. Pass to Sohan. Takes a 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Out to Harris. Now here's Wagner. Defense right on him. Ingles from outside. Fires in the triple.
Well, just another weapon in the arsenal of Joe Ingles, right? The catch and shoot game on point.
Harris outside. Wagner outside. He shoots it. Wagner on the wing. Back to Wagner. Shot clock at 5. Driving to the basket. Fires the 3. And Wagner hits from deep. Wagner's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
What we know about Franz Wagner is this guy attempts a fair amount of threes for a reason. He's pretty effective, guys.
Here's Branham, pounded by Harris. Wagner against Johnson. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And for the Berlin native, Franz Wagner. His NBA career is off to a terrific start.
Yeah, at 6'10", he's extremely versatile. He's already a talented scorer at all 3 levels. Plus, he's able to put the ball on the floor and create for his teammates.
Fultz is good.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the...
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a...
The previous play is under review.
Take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First free throw is good. He does not get the second one. Orlando trailing here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, on any given night, you can see NBA stars put up huge point totals. Clippers coach Ty Lue said, quote, when you have those big explosive scoring nights, guys are getting to the free throw line and teams are encouraging them to take three-point shots. So if you get hot and you make some, you can score a lot of points. Brian?
That all adds up, doesn't it, Allie? Thanks for that. Pass to Johnson. The floater, and it's rejected.
A denial by Mo Wagner using his size to his advantage.
No good with the triple. The Spurs have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Johnson. Here's Sohan. The three is up. San Antonio again missing. And it's Wagner off the drive. That one falls.
Wagner doesn't lack confidence. This guy puts it on the deck and goes with authority. Nicely done.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Takes it inside.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Ingles with it. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist by Ingles. Wagner's got 4 points now in the quarter. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me...
And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be back in a moment. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court for the Magic, Banchero plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot.
Tight defense, but Wembanyama has the length and body control to overcome it.
Outside Carter, on the wing Suggs. Back to Carter, out to Anthony. On the take. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Trey Jones.
Cole Anthony, a guy who has just tremendous feel for the game. He's obviously been around it from the time he was very young. Just understands where the ball should be at all times. Good passer, aggressive scorer.
Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
To the wing, right side. They set the screen. Champagny on target from range. And now a 12-point Spurs lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Picked by Carter. Isaac, the pass to Carter. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. The crossover, and Anthony slams it in.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Outside for Wembanyama. Fires from deep. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Anthony outside. Pass to Carter. On the wing, Isaac. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Carter. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Well, this is where you're seeing Wendell Carter Jr. continue to expand his game. Wants to be a 3-level scorer, and that means you got to make mid-range jumpers.
Outside Jones. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Magic. Anthony with it. He's picked up by Jones. And Anthony slams it in.
Man, my goodness, the momentum of the drive, the airtime on the finish. Cole Anthony, that is too nice.
Outside for Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Osman. Rebounded by Suggs. For Orlando, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. No one near him. And another basket for Orlando.
You see Suggs' willingness on the catch to be ready to release quickly. You've got to be decisive, and he was.
Wembanyama, screen on Anthony. Here's Osman. Pass to Wembanyama. Over to the wing. Here's Champagnie. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up by 9.
At the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time. 1:14 left to play in the 4th quarter. Anthony, the pass to Carter. The 3 is up. Vassell with the rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot. Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Spurs.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And what a huge performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
They're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Anthony against Jones. Back to Carter. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw. .23 seconds left in the game. And Carroll with a screen on Vassell. Throws it up high. 6 to shoot. Here's Champagnie. From the arc. No good there. Fires away from way outside. No good. And so it's San Antonio with the W. Even early on in this game, they...
UK Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Sliding into the wing spots, it's Ivy and Thompson. James Wiseman's out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Passes it to Osman. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Champagnie passes to Osman. Clock at 6. Jones drives in, and that one drops.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now, here's Cunningham. Here's Wiseman. And Thompson kicks to Wiseman. And there's the pass to Stewart. Back to Wiseman. The tray. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And there's the call. San Antonio the foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
Man, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
Troy Brown's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. Here's Champagnie. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Brown outside. And it's off from three-point range. For San Antonio, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Wembanyama, a screen on Brown. And taken away by Brown. Pass to Ivy. Wide open look. Wembanyama with the rebound.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
It's stolen by Brown. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. Great positioning on the putback.
Ivy got in there, got his hands dirty, and was rewarded with the basket. That's hard work, and that's what this team needs.
Jones with the screen on Thompson. Jacks up a 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. The Pistons have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
Passes to Wembanyama. Out to the right wing. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Now on the court is your squad. Get loud and let them hear it.
There's the screen. Jones drives in. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Brown. He kicks to Thompson. Ivy passes to Thompson. Lays it up off the glass.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
It's good.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Brown. Hasn't made one yet. And Thompson throws it down.
So the speed makes Thompson such a threat with the ball in his hands.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. When it comes to Trey Jones, Richard, what has impressed you most about him so far?
Well, Kev, it's his deceptive versatility. He scores, he passes, he rebounds, he does everything at a solid rate. And most importantly, this man just plays so hard when he's out there.
Now, here's Ivy. Driving to the basket. The kick out to Brown. To the inside. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Goes up. And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
And another turnover here by Detroit. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now here's Jones. Now the pass to Vassell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Outside for Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Shot from 12. Misses off the left iron. Here's Wiseman. No good on the last second attempt there. Tie game in San Antonio. And we'll be back. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Troy Brown is out there with Thompson. And it's Wiseman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Cunningham following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Brown with a screen on Jones. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Cade.
It's Jones on the wing. Here's Osman. Back to Jones. Champagny passes to Wembanyama. Got it from 16 feet. Wembanyama's got 9 points.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Cunningham kicks to Brown. Thompson sets the pick for Brown. Pass to Wiseman. Cunningham outside. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Wiseman with a terrific move in the bucket. He's got 5.
And listen, we know Wiseman has a nice outside game, but inside there aren't too many guys who can match up with him physically.
Now here's Jones. Good work there as it goes.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Wiseman. They trail by 3. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. It's Vassell on the wing. Ivy defending. Wembanyama. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch. And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, of course, these young Spurs are coached by one of the all-time great coaches in Greg Popovich. Kelton Johnson says of Pop, he's around here smiling and excited each and every day. To have him along with us is big. And Popovich gives them confidence. Devin Vassell said, as long as we play together and we play the right way, we'll have a chance to win every game. Kevin?
And having you-know-who helps too, right? Wembanyama makes things happen. David, thanks. Vassell was 3 on right. And that one's good. Osman.
Something Vassell is only improving at, recognizing these chances to drop an easy dime.
Cunningham finds Wiseman. Here's Thompson, and the layup's good off the glass. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:36 left in the first half of the game. Jones drives in. Wembanyama with it. Wiseman picks him up. Osman, the pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now, here's Cunningham, and it's Thompson with the jam.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Inside. Pass to Champagnie. Shot clock at 6. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Pistons trail by 7. Brown outside. Wiseman sets a screen for Brown. Kicks it to Wiseman. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Here's Osman. He's covered by Brown. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Hits the free point bomb. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs. Cunningham dishes it to Brown. Passes it to Wiseman. Cunningham outside. Back to Wiseman. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And stolen by Wembanyama. And we finished one half of basketball. Spurs lead by 10. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
For your arena entertainment.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Then it's Collins. Then there's Devontae Graham. And it's Branham in at the 2. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. There's a screen by Collins. There's the pass to Sohan. Collins a screen on Stewart. Sohan the pass to Collins. Just 4 to shoot. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Spurs lead by 10.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
They get it back. Duren bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Sinks the three-pointer. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. There's the drive. The shot by Stewart with no one around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Spurs leading by 13. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Collins. They set the pick. Pass to Branham. With the drive. Good. And it's Johnson with the assist that time.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Detroit shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you very much, Kevin. His rookie year, Spurs coaches suggested that Jeremy Sohan shoot his free throws one-handed. He said, I thought they were joking. But the new form got his elbow under the ball and his percentages rose. Coach Popovich said a lot of guys wouldn't even want to try it, but he doesn't worry about what people think. He just wants to get better. Kevin?
I can see it. All right, David, thanks. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Pistons making a change here. Fournier is checked in. Pass to Fontecchio.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Passes to Duren. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
San Antonio ball.
1:52 left to play in the third. The pass to Sohan. Driving in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Sohan's got his first 2 points.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Here's Graham. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. He kicks it to Johnson. Out to the wing. Here's Branham. Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Pass to Duren. They set the pick. Here's Grimes. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
And there's the drive to the right side. Graham a screen on Stewart. Kicks it out to Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Johnson coming off an assist from Johnson. Collins has got 5 points now this quarter.
Unselfish to the core. Johnson looking to make plays for others.
Here's Duran. Pass to Stewart. Now here's Duran. Pass to Fonjecchio. They get a hand on it. Here's Sohan. Nifty move. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Fournier. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim.
And so it's San Antonio with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We come back right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Detroit, sliding into the wing spots, it's Ivey and Thompson. Troy Brown is out there with Weissman. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
Moves so well for a big. I love when Wiseman cuts hard and gets his head under the rim.
Back to Wembanyama. Jones looking for an opening. Over in the corner, Osman. 4 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And it's good for 2. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Weissman no good. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Such a wide open look.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And you think that bump is going to stop him. Not a chance. Cunningham too locked in.
Wembanyama outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Jaden Ivey. Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles, really, since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations. But he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Outside, Jones. The pass to Champagny. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Detroit ball.
Pistons trail by 18. Ivey a screen on Jones. Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
Pass to Champagny. Wembanyama, a screen on Ivey. Outside, Jones, just 5 on the clock. And Cunningham with the block.
Oh, great anticipation by Cunningham, managing to get his hand on that shot.
Brown jams it in.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Jones with the screen on Brown. Here's Osman. Back to Wembanyama. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wembanyama has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
There's Brown with the three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Spurs.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Victor Wembanyama.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his 3rd foul of the game. 50 seconds left in the game. Wembanyama, right side. The rebound by Ivy.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
The kick out to Brown. The screen from Thompson. Brown the pass to Wiseman. And the shot goes in.
Oh, fantastic job by Wiseman to just stick with it, not let the contact disrupt him. Totally focused on the rim.
Jones drives in. Outside for Wembanyama. A crossover. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Kate Cunningham. First one falls for him.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
Cunningham drives in. Now Ivy can't connect. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but the...
For tuning in to 2K Sports. For our latest presentation of NBA. These teams both hungry for a win, Grant, searching for some consistency on a night-to-night basis.
And this is what they call a get-right game, potentially. So how do the teams focus? Will the players be in the right frame of mind, trying to capitalize on this unique opportunity? We'll see.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Isaiah Stewart out there with Thompson. And it's Duran in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Stewart, a screen on Anthony. Cunningham passes to Stewart. And here's Ivy. Driving inside. Rebounded by Suggs.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Carter, a screen on Thompson. The three from Suggs. Here's an 8-footer. Here's Carter. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Stewart into the lane. And finished off by Stewart.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
You know, when it comes to Cole Anthony, Grant, we knew he'd be a good NBA player. Let's face it, we've heard about it from his dad for years as he's joined us on the media side.
VA, that's the truth. But who knows, maybe one day he'll end up in our industry as well. Maybe he's got the bloodlines to be pretty good on the mic like his old man.
Beyond the arc is a spot on the floor Carter Jr. has worked hard to improve since entering the league.
Cunningham against Anthony. Duran in the post. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And Carroll with a screen on Cunningham. Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Anthony going up top. Don't let his size fool you, folks. Cole's got some hops.
Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Picked by Carter. The three from Suggs. Detroit with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And here's Cunningham outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Out of bounds. It'll be Pistons ball. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Stewart outside, three-pointer. Another three for Detroit.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Banchero the screen. It's Anthony on the take. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Detroit has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Cunningham looking it over. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
The end of the 2023 season was a rough stretch for a young Orlando Magic squad, Clark.
Always hard, VA, to close out a season on a losing streak and in the bottom part of the conference. It's a tough learning opportunity, even for veteran guys.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
It's hauled in by Isaac. The Magic have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Anthony outside. Isaac with a screen on Cunningham. Anthony misses.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
To the left side wing. Here's Stewart. Out to Thompson. Into the lane. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Good, strong defensive awareness on display that time from Carter Jr. He's not afraid to mix it up and get scrappy defensively.
Pass to Cunningham. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Isaac. The free throw drops for Anthony.
And when it comes to efficiency, Anthony's strongest suit is at the line.
Anthony with a screen on Ivy. Here's Suggs. Power it home!
Oh, wow! Well, how about the athleticism of Jalen Suggs? I mean, I love seeing him rise up with power like he did there.
Detroit calls timeout. Here's Cunningham. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And at the end of one, a close. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And Carroll plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. And it's Isaac in at the 3, small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Anthony, Cunningham with some nice D.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Ivy outside. Clock at 6. He takes it in. Isaac gets a hand on it.
You know, he's gifted with incredible length. Isaac is almost a footer, 7 feet that is, so he should pile up the block shots.
And today's teams all looking to space the floor with shooters, Clark. Thinking back, do you ever wonder why it took so long to catch on?
I haven't thought about it in that context, BA, but I think part of it is you got to have a lot of shooters to take advantage of it first and foremost. And now, again, with the likes of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Damian Lillard and so many other outstanding perimeter shooters, more and more of those guys are coming into the league and following their example.
Here's Duren. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Left side, Carter. From down in the low post, it goes. Carter's got 9 points.
You know, he doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but Isaac is a willing passer, and I think he's going to continue to grow in that area. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Pass to Carter. Isaac with a screen on Thompson. Banchero drives. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Banchero's got such a smooth game for a guy so big and powerful. Moves extremely well and has deceptive speed, too.
Now here's Ivy, guarded closely. And so far in this one, 2 for 4. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Well, you look at the length and athleticism of this young Pistons roster, Grant. Quite the foundation.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new look coaching staff develops that will determine just how quickly they can deliver on that innate capability.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. To the inside. Here's Carter. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds now. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Stewart. Cunningham outside. Back to Stewart. Over Wagner. And Stewart with a basket on the assist by Cunningham. He's got 7.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And Carroll left side. Thompson with a steal. Pass to Ivy from outside the arc. Hits the trifecta. Ivy's got 7 now in this quarter.
A very capable three-point shooter. Ivy can knock down that short corner 3.
Carter, a screen on Stewart. Outside Carter. And Carroll against Thompson. Wagner outside. Here's Carter. Banked it in off the glass. Carter's got 11 points.
This is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable, in my opinion. Feels like he can score at will from there.
To the middle. Here's Stewart. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists in the game.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Slick move that time by Banchero. Easy to see why he's a former #1 overall pick.
Stewart, right side. Duren, the pass to Stewart. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Anthony with it. Now Thompson defending. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Banchero in the post. He's watched by Cunningham. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Wagner. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Good decision that time by Wagner, taking it straight by into the rim. The defense had no chance to stop it.
Fournier for 3. He's off on that one. That'll count. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Pistons ahead. They lead. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
For your arena entertainment. One more time, fans.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly easy. Even so far. Without question, Isaiah Stewart displaying his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. Troy Brown out there with James Wiseman. Then it's Evan Fournier, and it's Fontecchio in at the small forward position. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
And here's Brown for 3, and the three-pointer goes.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Here's Wagner, and he banks in the layup. Wagner's got his first 2 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And there's the slam. Comes to finish it off.
No mercy shown to the rack there. Wagner with the filthy throwdown.
Brown, a screen on Fultz. Pass to Brown. Here's Grimes. Fournier with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
And you know, when it comes to carving up the defense, Fournier, very clever, especially in the pick and roll, where they don't have any idea what to do with it.
Another 3 for Detroit.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Wagner for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Wagner's got 5 points now this quarter.
Wagner with the right back answer on the 3. Pretty impressive right there.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And the Pistons lead by 8.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Wagner for 3. Offensive rebound. Ingles from outside. The shot misses.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And here's Brown for 3. Drills it from deep. Brown's got 8.
Slow defensive rotation, causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Harris passes to Wagner. Outside Fultz. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
The shot by Fournier, no good. Orlando's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Wagner, the pass to Wagner. Brown against Fultz. Wagner with a screen on Brown. Wagner outside. That's tipped. Ooh, stolen by Fournier.
Magic foul. Wagner. First personal foul.
And the free throw, no good.
At the line for the Pistons, Fontecchio.
For Detroit, they've gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Here's Fournier. Uses the glass on the layup. Fournier's got 11 in the second half.
You know, even when you think you've got Fournier bodied up, he still finds a way to slither to a score.
Wagner, he's open. Wagner outside. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Here's Wiseman. Look at the big man, Wiseman, covering ground.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And Detroit has possession. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Orlando has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Outside, Ingles. And they get it. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Troy Brown picks one up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
The other thing they've done is they have not shied away from the mid-range game. I mean, plenty of points coming their way off of jump shot opportunities. I like that.
Wiseman, a screen on Fultz. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I'd like to see Fournier drawing contact on his shots. I mean, he's a crafty player who gives defenses a lot of problems.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group. Fournier hits them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Pass to Suggs. The three. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Suggs has gone 1 for 3 on the night. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Fournier. Stolen by Carter. Now here's Banchero. Guarded by Wiseman. Banchero passes to Isaac. Soft touch off the glass.
And, you know, Isaac is no stranger to contact. Doesn't mind it, embraces it, and as a result, the defense can't bother or distract him.
The shot by Fournier, no good. The three from Banchero. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
And so it's Evan Fournier making things happen for Detroit. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
Out of bounds. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Carroll plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. And it's Isaac in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Pass to Isaac. Inside. Here's Carter. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Carter Jr. has the talent to take over games, showing you how dangerous he can be right now.
Here's Cunningham. Rebound by the Magic. Isaac's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Three-pointer, Anthony. Detroit with a rebound. Duran's got his 5th rebound in this one. The Pistons leading. Ivy outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
Look at the IQ. Such a smart play for a young player. Ivy executed the pick perfectly.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Duran with the bucket.
Fire that pass down the court, guys. I mean, that's the best way to keep the fast break moving.
Orlando's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Isaac. Carter, a screen on Stewart. Back to Carter. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Banchero. And another miss by Orlando. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And here's Ivy from the arc. The rebound by Carter. Taken away. Duran, the pass to Ivy. Three-pointer, no good. Isaac outside. Three-pointer, Anthony. Rebound, Detroit. And here's Cunningham outside. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Anthony, the pass to Isaac. Out to Anthony. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Banchero. Shoots over Duran, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And out of bounds. The Magic will take it. The Magic shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. And Carter gets it to go on the assist by Anthony. Carter's got 4 points this quarter.
A capable floor general. I love watching Anthony set up his teammates.
Thompson, a screen on Anthony. And there's the lob and the slam dunk by Thompson.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And here's Ivy from the arc. And finished off by Stewart.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
First one falls.
And, you know, right now for me, it's all about confidence as it relates to Isaac. I mean, this guy has the tools to be special. I think he just needs to be more consistent.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Duran. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Anthony outside. Ben Carroll the screen. The 3 from Suggs. Knocks it down from distance.
You know, it's not his greatest strength. He's got a lot of different things that he's good at, but Suggs will hit the 3 if you give it to him.
Count the basket. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
A pretty comfortable win for them in this one. Great effort pays off
for the Pistons.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And 1:01 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And how can you not be excited about Ivy's potential? You can tell he wants to keep getting better.
And both free throws good for Ivy. Orlando has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Ben Carroll passes to Isaac. Back to Ben Carroll. Pass to Anthony. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Isaac.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
And here's Detroit. They're on a 17-7 run. Now here's Ivy. Duran the screen. Down low. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 18.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Ben Carroll finds Anthony. The baseline J is on the way. Duran with a rebound. Pass to Ivy. 3-pointer. He drops it from range.
Yeah, Ivy has been relentless, just working hard and finding himself looks.
And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one to walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance.
Thank you, fans.
The struggle is truly real. One of them hoping for some kind of pick-me-up tonight.
And, Kevin, that's the thing. It's easy to say be confident, but you also have to perform and execute, players and coaches alike.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Osman in at the power forward position. The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. And it's in there.
Bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Jones sets the pick for Vassell. The pass to Osman. Lets it go with the three. Trains the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Launches it. Rebounded by Isaac.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And wants the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
He's 6'10" with a 7'4" wingspan. Carter is a monster in the paint.
Fires the three. Orlando grabs the miss.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Jones. Jalen Suggs making his last shot. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Now, here's Banchero. Isaac with a screen for Anthony. And he drives in. Isaac outside. 5 on the clock. Isaac with a screen for Banchero. Here's Carter. Banchero, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, nice work on the offensive glass. Banchero being rewarded for his efforts.
He gets that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Wembanyama. After the made shot from Cole Anthony. Count it. And it's 6 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
Down low. And he banks in the lane.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Carter outside. Launches a three. And he's good on the three ball. Carter's got 5.
Stretching the floor, Carter's skill set is as versatile and polished as any other big man in the 2018 draft class.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Sinks the three-pointer. 11 points in the game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
First team foul.
Orlando on D. They trail by 3. The drive by Wembanyama. Champagny. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved. Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust. This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Anthony drives in. Carter for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
The versatility of Wendell. He can shoot off 1 to 2 dribbles as well as off the catch.
Passes it to Champagny. Driving inside. And he gets it to go.
how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The shot by Carter, nobody around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Spurs leading by 5. Jones from outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
When his three-point shots are falling, Trey Jones has a game that makes him hard to defend.
Pass to Isaac. The wide open look here. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
On the court right now for the Spurs, the guard pair are Jones and Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Osman in at the 4-man position. Here's Isaac. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Oh, that's a terrific pass by the big fella. Banchero is adding that element to his game as his career progresses.
Outside, Jones to the paint. And Wembanyama throws it down.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Jones looking for an opening. Shooting fun. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials... Original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
For just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And this is why many are excited about Wembanyama's future. Such a unique, versatile player and scorer.
And finished off by Banchero.
Even though he was dealing with a taller defender, he got big and got the job done.
Now, here's Vassell. Scoreless thus far. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 7.
Devin Vassell will not be denied on that drive.
And Banchero, here we go. Carter for 3. And Jones pulls it down.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Wembanyama outside. Takes the 3. Jones, no luck.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. Isaac with a screen for Banchero. On the wing, Isaac. Clock at 4. Out to Carter. A 3 ball. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip. Steve, you were considered oversized for a guard when you were coming up out of school and into the pros. But right now, I don't feel like size matters as much at that position. You can be any size.
Yeah, I totally agree. But I think if you're a guy that has a lot of height and you has the skill set to play the guard position, you definitely have an advantage. The bigger you are and the more tight your skill set, the more successful you will be on the floor.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, D.A. Thank you. Anthony drives in. There's the dish to Carter. It's stolen by Jones. Taken away by Anthony. Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Carter specializes in this, competing on the glass and converting the second chance opportunity.
Wembanyama, a screen. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And that's 21 points for Victor Wembanyama. Anthony drives in. Carter right side. Now, here's Suggs. Covered by Vassell. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Osman. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Cole Anthony.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
That free throw, no good. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And the second free throw, good. The Magic trail by 7.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Outside, Jones, Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
You'll see both the Wagners out there. Franz at 3 and Mo on the block. Here he has, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch.
We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
So it's the Spurs now. They lead by 7. Pass to Graham. Here he goes. Collins against Wagner. Just 5 to shoot. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Clearing himself for takeoff. Jeremy with no doubt that he was going to throw it down.
Hey, Steve, when Zohan has the ball, he is pedal to the metal, isn't he? Full throttle. All gas and no brake.
Kevin, he's a one-track mind with the ball in his hands. Get to the bucket is his mindset, and he's just as aggressive on the defensive side.
And it's Graham missing.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And it's Harris off the drive. Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
And for a point guard, Fultz is a great dunker. I mean, he gets up quickly off the ground to slam that one home.
Collins kicks to Johnson. Collins setting the pick for Johnson. Driving the lane, and the pass to Graham. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Here's Collins. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Harris's shot is off. And Collins has got the ball here for the Spurs. Graham, the pass to Johnson. Spurs passing it around. Here's Branham. Ingles covering. Passes it to Zohan. They set the pick. The three. And it's Wagner with the rebound. The Magic trail by 9. Here's Ingles. Drives to the hoop. And they pick up 2.
They thought Ingles would be looking for the jumper. Instead, he puts his head down and makes a play. Embracing the chance to get spicy. Jeremy Sohan sticks it to the defense.
Wagner with a screen for Fultz. Harris kicks to Wagner. Launches it. Graham with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 9. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Spurs celebrated their 50th season in San Antonio last year. It was a tremendous legacy for one of the 4 ABA teams to join the NBA in 1976. The Spurs hosted a game against the Warriors with more than 68,000 fans in attendance. It was the most ever for a regular season NBA game. These loyal fans continue to support their home team. Kevin?
They've been so loyal. David, thank you. Absolutely. This is a great market.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Graham, the pass to Branham. 1:11 left to play here in the third. In the corner, Collins with it. They set the screen. San Antonio again turning it over. The Magic trail by 7. And here's Wagner, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Wagner's got 6 in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
From deep, Collins hits the three-point bomb. Collins has got 5 now.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And Wagner drives in. Wagner kicks to Fultz. Shoots over Graham. Here's Wagner. That one, no good. Collins with some nice D. Spurs leading by 8. Got a piece of it. Pass to Branham. Off target at the rim.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And that does it for the third quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. On the court right now for the Spurs, the guard pair are Jones and Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Osman in a power forward. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Carter. Here's Wembanyama. And the shot goes down. Wembanyama's got 25 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this league, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Here's Wembanyama. And the call. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review, speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
I was able to listen in on what Jamal Mosley was going over with his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when you get inside, you score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Vassell with it. From outside, off the mark. Out to the right wing. Carter drives in. Kicks it out to Banchero. Back to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Versatile and polished offensively. What a night for Wendell Carter Jr.
Jones finds Wembanyama. Going inside.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Suggs. To the middle. Isaac goes in. And that one, good.
And look how fluid Isaac moves. It's like watching a guard. Terrific at penetrating and using those long strides to get to the rim.
Here's Jones. That shot off. Good work defensively by Anthony. Carter kicks to Anthony. For the three. San Antonio with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Wembanyama looking it over. That one good for two. Wembanyama has got 8 points in the quarter.
Defenders try to knock Wembanyama off his rhythm, but he knows it's coming and he's prepared for it.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Shoots from the corner. Three-pointer. Banchero grabs the board. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 6-point game. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
1:51 left to play in the final quarter. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And on the interior, Banchero's a hard worker with terrific mobility.
Both free throws good from Banchero.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Jones kicks to Vassell. Kicks it out to Jones. To the inside. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Jones.
Finding the most open guy. Good vision from Trey Jones out there. Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
He better get used to these late game scenarios. Banchero getting a nice taste of it right there.
Anthony against Jones. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wembanyama's got 35.
How do you like that? I mean, the rookie stepping up big time.
Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
That's like a horse shot. A very brave shot to go with, but he got it to go.
Wembanyama. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
There's Carter. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
You can trust Carter when it counts. High basketball IQ with the skills to match.
Rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
There's the 3. Orlando gets it back. It's Anthony with the drive. Carter, the pass to Isaac. Banchero, a screen for Isaac. Tries yet again. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. And so it's the Spurs with the win.
Fans, thanks for